Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 135 of my journey through Settlers of Kalguur League. Last time in the Legacy of Phrecia, I got my Daughter of Oshabi Flicker Strike build really popping off. So I'm going to start by going through a recap of things, as the build evolved quite a bit last time. And here's all the currency I've gotten from boats since the last episode. No divines, no exalts, but lots of goodies, and control right click can move multiples of the same stack of items at once, so I can clean this out a little quicker. I'm overflowing on transmutes. It might be time to upgrade those, turn augments into more alterations and stuff. But last time I got a sword crafted. It's got T1 flat cold damage, T2 flat lightning, T1 crit chance, T1 attack speed. I made that with the Recombinator, put Ellie pin on there. I'm not sure what I want to do with the suffix, just exalt it or go for a conqueror exalt of some kind. We'll figure that out at some point. Got it 6 linked, got Flicker Strike linked with Trinity, close combat, elemental damage with attacks, ice bite, and multi-strike. The sword was quite an upgrade. The damage is looking pretty nice. And I was thinking that, okay, we go in with the Headhunter, we're going to ramp some damage, things are going to be good. But the Headhunter is not the craziest part about this build at all. The Ascendancy node, Innate Blessing, gives you a random shrine buff every 10 seconds. And this gets scaled by idols with increased duration of shrine effects, as well as increased effect of shrine buffs as well. So I put as much shrine duration in here as I had. This isn't a map, but you can see here I gain a shrine. It gives me a bunch of armor, evasion, energy shield, and every 10 seconds it's going to replace itself with a new one. There's an acceleration shrine and like super speed, because I'm getting a bunch of increased effect of shrine buffs, also from all of these small ascendancy nodes. So when you stack the duration up on that, just from those every 10 seconds, I can stack like 6 of those on top of each other, let alone the actual shrines that I can get in the maps themselves, which will last for like 4 minutes with my current setup. Insane. The amount of damage and speed that comes from those shrines when you start stacking shrine buff effect and they stack on top of each other. It's crazy. But last time I also worked into the other Ascendancy nodes, Oath of the Magi. This causes defenses from equipped body armor are doubled if it has no socketed gems, and I get 60 to all Ellie res if my helmet has no socketed gems. So that is why I have no sockets in my chest or my helmet. And then I attempted to Recombinator a Syndicate's Garb last time with the T1 evasion. I had T1 flat evasion, tried to get the hybrid evasion on there, and that bricked pretty hard. So I wound up with this. It's not perfect, but it's a lot of evasion, and then that is doubled, plus the mastery for evasion, giving 100% increased evasion rating from equipped body armor, allows me to get a ton of evasion. With no flasks up or anything, I'm currently sitting at 81,000. And that is huge because the next Ascendancy, Forest Tracking, gives 2% increased attack damage per 450 evasion rating. So if I just take my baseline evasion here, divide that by 450, multiply it by 2, that is 360% attack damage. And that can get scaled up by shrines, it can get scaled up by my flasks, Jade Flask with extra evasion rating, and Stibnite that has more evasion rating. So I push all my flasks, got all that going, it's at 122,000 without any shrine buffs. So that amounts to 542% attack damage. So because of that, I really haven't spec'd into any just like damage with swords or elemental damage like you would on a lot of things. You would stack a bunch of Ellie damage, and there's these sword damage nodes and things. I don't need it. I'm getting so much percent damage from the evasion stacking that I'm really only spec'd into crit multi, crit chance, and evasion, aside from the Ellie pin, frenzy charges, power charges, and then coming over here to get Fortify, get Melee Splash, additional Strike Target, Rage on Hit. There's not a lot of damage really spec'd in here. And the last time I also crafted Jewels. trying to get evasion rating with crit multi. I made 3 of them, and I learned that using the Hoarder crafting bench, reroll defense on a Viridian Jewel guarantees % evasion rating. So I was able to just spam a bunch of these out, and I wound up with an evasion rating multi-jewel with 3 of those. So I could farm more harvest and try and go for bigger things there, but that's where we are at. The POB for this is linked in the video description if you want to look at it further. And one more thing I want to do, I put a point in this tincture effect. I'm going to pull that out. POB says this chance to treat enemy monster resistance values as inverted is like 16% more damage. So I want that in. And then I'm going to throw in this really easy Phoenix map, but just to give you an idea of how this is functioning, we'll do an uncut map here. I've got Destructive Play, 126% chance for additional shrine, 5 additional shrines, 453% increased duration of shrine effects, 34% buff effect, and anything else really doesn't matter too much. It's just whatever else came on these. So we take Maven in. So if I wanted to, I could just wait here at the beginning of this map and I can build up shrines, but it honestly does not matter. But we're going to hit this. I'm going to hit my Blood Rage and we Flicker Strike into things and yep, stuff starts dying. I got Frenzy Charges. I'm getting a couple Headhunter buffs already. But now I've got 2 Shrine buffs and I can see where rare enemies are on my minimap. Click the strongbox, and yeah, I'm just obliterating things. There's a stream of monsters out of the strongbox. Awesome. I can see there's a unique enemy over here. That's a Harbinger. I already took care of the rares. Here's a shrine. So that's a 4-minute Shrouded Shrine. That's nice. See where the rare enemies coming out of this. There's also these minor shrines I can get. Those stack up too. That's like 1 minute and 50 seconds on that one, which is nice. And I get one of those like every 10 seconds I kill an enemy. Now I've got a diamond shrine. Always deal critical strikes. So the crit chance doesn't really matter too terribly much if I'm getting that shrine up. And impenetrable. Well, I got Shroudwalker, so getting impenetrable shrines is nice because that gives more evasion rating and stuff. And this is, there's a shrine there, replenishing. That makes it so my tincture is easier to sustain the mana burn. Is that a real shrine? Another shrouded one. There's a massive shrine. This is a brutal shrine. That's 100% increased damage before the effect. And yep, we got a breach now. I want the, well, whatever. We'll just destroy it. I don't think I've got any crazy speed stuff yet, but we're Flicker Striking. And you can do this with any type of build. You didn't have to do Flicker Strike, but Flicker Strike is pretty insane. And I went with a 2-handed sword because I wanted to free up the body armor. And oh, new pack of enemies. And now I got Soul Eater. So, haha. The places that it struggles are defending a target kind of things. Like this or Blight's probably not something I'm going to be seeking out on this. Like I've got so much speed and damage at the moment that I was able to take that out pretty nicely. Replenishing Shrine. There's a Rogue Exile. I got a level. There's a Nameless Seer. Pop in here, do the Phoenix, because I was able to just ramp it so far, and it's insane. It's a blast to play. It's very fun, and it's unlike anything I've seen before. It's like I played with Headhunter before, but I've not played the game with like super shrine buff effect, 4-minute duration shrines just all over the place. It's crazy. And I'm like at the entry level to this. Like I just slapped some gear together and we threw it in here and it's already doing this. What do we got in the Nameless Seer? Looks like a badge of the Brotherhood. Gotta take that. Passive points. I think I'm gonna spec out of this crit chance and minus to multi. Put 2 points into crit chance here on the way to Heartseeker. Get that 30 multi on the next level. And my shrine buffs are still going here. So a better belt probably for this is not a Headhunter. It's a String of Servitude from Incursion that gives 60% grace buff effect to juice the evasion even further. And I'm still on level 19 gems. I don't have level 21 gems or anything, nothing crazy. And let's see, in Phrecia, a headhunter costs 5 divines. It's not even that crazy expensive. I've spent more divines on this build, multi-modding and trying to recombinator gear. So if you wanted to do something with the Daughter of Oshabi evasion stacking, headhunter is definitely an option. Definitely not necessary though. So my goal for today, we're gonna start off by running shaper sets for the formed. I want to go after as hard as I can while I'm able to just blast with this build, get a bunch of levels, or as many as I can still get, and go fishing for awakened gems, run the formed with my SRS build, and then at the end of the day, I'll probably run all of my Mavens, go for my audience with the kings. I can get one of these light of meetings that gives evasion rating to all the passives in a radius. That could be a ton of damage. And then I can take these shaper influenced bases, turn this stuff into dust. This is nice dust per item put in, and run the shapers, get the gloves and boots and make those dust as well. It's definitely more efficient than putting these like 3k dust rings and amulets. Have my regex set up for no reflect. Don't lower the effect of my aura, no minus max, no stealing my region or less recovery rate. I probably should do monsters cannot be leeched from. Turning off, reduce extra damage from crits, reduce flash charges, chance to avoid ailments. Buffs expire faster, that affects the shrines I think, and the headhunter buffs. Less cooldown, less accuracy in stealing charges. The damage is fine, the tankiness is fine, just things to make sure I can ramp as hard as possible. So I need to get these maps rolled, take these hydras, I need to turn these into minotaurs. Could use a chimera or two as well. Let's see where we at. I need to take a phoenix, make it hydra, and I also just ran a phoenix, so I'm over on phoenix. Then get all these rolled up so I can run them. Then I don't mind spending the 3 chaos for 3 additional shrines, so I could remove the additional shrines I have thrown in here. This is just guarded by 1 magic pack. This one's got a shrine, extra packs of monsters. So what I could do is look in my destructive play tab. Is there anything here with shrine? Shrine buff effect, synthesis map drops, and shrine duration with conqueror map drops. And then there's a few of these that I got doubles on. If I'm going to be doing destructive play, I want the map drops if possible. So it's probably good to replace some of that. So let's slap these in there. So there's still room for things. I think what I need, effective explicit mods per quality, because the shaper maps just come with the quality. That's a 3%. That's also 3%. Here's a 5. Like, that's going to add a lot just on its own. Monster packs influenced by the shaper have increased pack size on that one too. Maybe that. And then I guess I pull out a lower duration one of these. 32%. Yeah, that one comes out. Move these. Put in this extra explicit effect. No chance for Einhar. I'm not going to worry about doing Alvas today. We'll do that after I blast some destructive play. And I might be rocking with this chest for a while, so get something on it here. Fizz taking his lightning is probably solid. Some aura effect, sure. The first thing to hit there. So that gave me a bit more evasion. I lost a boat guy. Brought me a divine though. Big. And I need to get more sailors. There's a 5. 2 4s. 3 is fine. 7. 2 6s and a 4. There we go. And I grabbed a level 8 farmer. Drop a 7. Put the 8 in. One more bit of prep here. Velar boots, Velar gloves, majestic pelt. I need to be looking for bases to stack as much evasion on gloves, helmet, and boots. Dropped an exalted orb. Oh yeah, and getting Junin maps. That's also very exciting every time because there's like 9 or 10 rare enemies in there. It's really good for the headhunter. So are abyss. Every abyss node. Ooh, ephemeral edge. Cool. Every single abyss node spits out a rare. Fortress map and an enslaver. And also syndicate safe houses with the ground slam. Working on leveling this build to 100. Vicious chest. Ah, 2 fracturing orbs. Ooh, that's fun. Well, now the question is what to do with that. And then we do the formed with this build because it's easy as can be. This is my bossing build. This one isn't like fully min-maxed either because I play in SSF. Nothing's ever perfect in SSF. Just keep doing the best of what I've got. Unless you're Manny. Manny somehow, he gets crazy impossible things, but I like to switch things up from time to time. Some Leviathan gauntlets, a nice base. 5 splinters. Then get 4 more and run it back. Minotaur, Constrictor, Exalt, and a power rune. That was a good boat. That is sending 1,000 of each crop. That's it. Another nameless seer. Comprehensive scouting report. In here, definitely got to take the brass dome. That's a nice addition to my collection this event. It really comes down to the acceleration shrine. Like, that is the most OP thing about this. When that kicks in, I'm on another level. Like, action speed through the roof. We've got a Drox map, Enslaver, and Twisted Distant Memory. And a pirate. 49k gold. Oh, nice. My dust is almost out, too. 6 splinters. It is a lot of multitasking to swap between 3 different builds, just like on the fly. I also updated my graphics card today. It is still, I'm like having issues loading things in at the start of the map. So my first couple ground slams were invisible in this map. That's persisted this entire Phrecia event. It could be something tied to Phrecia. I don't know. I don't think I was experiencing that before Phrecia. I lost a crew member, an Exalted Orb. If I had a Redeemer Exalt, I could get chance for Onslaught, chance for Blind, movement speed, or 4% increased damage. As my sword suffix, Culling Strike for Warlord, weapon range, skills fire additional projectiles, really rare. Most likely maim fizz damage. Wouldn't want to do Hunter or Crusader. And if I exalted it, highest likelihood is strength or dex, crit multi, accuracy, stun threshold, stun duration, in that order. With the Redeemer Exalt is guarantee of something useful. The regular Exalt is not. I could exalt the chest though. Some fire res. And that's more evasion rating. Haha! Passively 92,000 now. 137 with flasks up. Oh yeah, that was a great exalt. Yeah, start of the next map. It's like things are invisible and they slowly like, I don't know what's up with it. But then once it's going, it's completely fine. And swapping builds all the time like stacks on that issue, I feel like. Level 92, that's going to increase my crit multi from 314 to 344. It's a nice upgrade. Full tip DPS up to 320 something. Soul Eater, and the Echoing Shrine, and Acceleration Shrines. They got all the things in this map. Shaper Velar Gloves with slower proj, faster casting. Nifty. An Ivory Tower. Low roll on the mana. That's another nice thing to have. 48 Simulacrum Splinters. 5 Splinters. Lost another crew member. Nothing big. Cleaned out my dump. Got more space to dump stuff. So much busy work, but it had to be done. Back to the grinding. Took me like 45 minutes to clean all this up. Get things all organized. Another nameless seer. Let's go. In here, gotta take the Cosby's Malice. I don't have one of those yet. Awaken Deadly Ailments, Abomination Map, Minotaur. I got an Awaken Gem. It's been a few days since I got one of those. Another Gravicious Chest. Turn the Other Cheek. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm probably not gonna make use of it, but I really wanted one of these when I was playing in Ruthless earlier this league. I can't get the Sentinel. It's in the middle of the Wildwood. Oh, and now I'm in... Oh god. Alright, now I'm in here. Joy. Ah, and then I was able to get it. Cool. Problem is, I got a Soul Eater and a 4-minute Echoing Shrine, so I gotta wait for a second to let it throw down its little beams. Twisted Distant Memory. Can't say that that dust amounted to anything. As per usual, that's why I normally skip it. Another 6 Crescent Splinters. Hydra, Twisted, Minotaur map, level 93. This level, that is unique enemy. Hit with a sword for a frenzy charge. I think I'm gonna try and get this socket. I think that'd be the spot for an evasion. King in the Mist Jewel. Shaper Lich's Circlet. Only 5 splinters this time. Haunted Bassinet. I think that's a top tier one as well. Ooh, 2 bosses. This is off though. Yeah. Killed them both before I got super ramped in here. So I do have damage before I ramp it to insanity. Hey, Jim's finally hitting level 20. I'm level 93. Ooh, I've run out of gold. Should deposit it. I farmed up 225k though so far. That is a nice thing about the Flicker Strike. I just gather any of the gold I fly over. Everything dies close enough to me that I'm getting the gold almost always. Another Nameless Seer. I like that. Pretty decent so far today. What we got out of this one? Yeah. Ooh, Wellspring of Creation. That's a pretty good Wellspring of Creation. Do I have to take that? I think I do. I think this is really good. Yep, I'm doing it. So far today, I'm getting a Nameless Seer an hour. And that's with a lot of time spent in my hideout, just cleaning. Insane. I wonder if they're more common in the Shaper Guardian maps. Alter Distant Memory, Orb of Conflict, and 6 splinters. I have 14 Phoenix fragments. Why? That's all the ones I rolled though. I think I go for the Elderslayers. Looks like I can get 5 of those in. Go fishing for the Exalted Orb that I want. I should change this Anoint. I have 1 gold oil and 1 silver. PUB says that my DPS is 6.2 million. That's without any of the shrines that I just kind of get that can ramp it to crazy values, let alone the headhunter buffs. This build is wild. I should put it on Guardian Pinnacle. It's a tiny bit less. Tree to hit DPS, show power report. Disemboweling is the highest. Titanic Impacts. Disemboweling is crit chance and multi, takes a golden. Dismembering takes a golden. Oh, Titanic Impacts, that's 45 crit multi. Oh, yeah. Opalescent, Verdant, and Amber. Huge. Anoint it. What is my Chaos Res? 21. That could certainly be better. Oh, he's got a lot of energy shield. Oh, come on. Get over here. Oh, I lost my frenzy charges. Okay, okay. Learning. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm gonna need to do something about that. I'm so fast, though. At least I can see where he is on the minimap. That's kind of cool. I just run around. Okay. Got some frenzy charges. Hunter's Exalt. Let's go. 2 Twisteds. There's a spot here on this ring. I need to int though. I do have access to easy int. I can get rid of the marked enemy, cannot regenerate life. Chance to gain frenzy charge when you hit marked enemy. We'll see how that goes. Then with this ring, I want to craft Dex on it. Then exalt it. 15 int. Is that enough? It is. Good. Perfect. And then Lightning Chaos. Enslaver map. And Veritania. Go. Okay. Those frenzy charges were coming. Alright, I remember Drox is awful in this, and I gotta go melee splash for the Elderslayers. Where's Drox? Bottom right. Okay, we're starting with Drox. Let's go. Curse him. Okay. Come on. He's still not dead. Ah. Come on. Get rid of the banners, please. This fight sucks so bad with this build. Man. I wish it was only Drox that couldn't be damaged while in the banners. But it's all of them. None of them can be damaged. Well, I did get Al Hesman out of here. Oh, I got Drox. Yes, we're free. Oh, that sucks so bad. Council of Cats, 5 Splinters, Orb of Conflict, 3 bonus crests, and a Constrictor. I mean, the results were really good. Whew. Hey, my backup graces have leveled. Twisted Distant Memory. Ooh, Sanctuary map. Painted Mythic Orb. I got Drox quickly this time. That's good. Cool. This one's not going to be super pain. Easy. 5 Splinters. Conqueror Idol. Minotaur and a Rewritten. An Exalt and a Divine. Finally seeing another Divine. That's good. A Nameless Seer in Academy. In here... Another Sunblast. I already played a trap build though. Leash of Oblation. I think I have one of those too. I'll take the Sunblast. And Scry from Academy. Oh, this is the Putrid Cloister map. No. Omen of Connections. Hello. Alright, I need to corrupt my graces. And the Ice Bites. Let's see. Volgrace. Volgrace. 10 quality. 19. 19. Alright. More graces than 2023 Ice Bite does nothing. Okay, none of them went up. Now I have a Volgrace, I guess. Paradoxica, level 94. A Citadel map? Alright, so now I've got another Elderslayers to do, but then I run the 7 audiences. This one started with Veritania and Baron, and they stacked on top of each other. Oh, that's amazing. I mean, that works. And then here comes Drox. But I got 2 of them already eliminated. Like, he actually goes invulnerable, just like in his actual fight. And I can't make the minions target the banners. Like, I just gotta get lucky and hit them with the big melee splash. Almost there. Good. Alright. 5 Splinters. Imagine wanting one of these jewels with evasion rating on it. Imperfect Dancing Sword and the chest piece. He dies so quickly. Amulet. This amulet's interesting with all the open sockets. Chest piece. Amulet. Another amulet. There's a jewel. We've got cold damage. Okay. Last one. Amulet. Okay. Well, did not get that. So I've got physical and I have cold. I want to see... Oh, wrong build. What does this radius look like? Oh, it hits a lot of stuff. It does raise my damage by a nice chunk. It gets my cold damage into a scary realm though, making it harder to get the Trinity up if I boost cold damage much more. So I'm not going to do that. I will find one of my evasion jewels. 15 multi... or attack speed with swords. Let's go back to POB, put the jewel socket in, items. This one, jewel socket 3, 5.4%. Then the other jewel with the multi, 5.4%. Alright, the one with the multi has the better evasion, so that's the one. Ooh, big prime resonator. I'll take that. Whoa, Cassia. Okay. I guess I was just like bouncing back and forth between the like trigger of that text right here. Silly. Oh, I gotta build up the frenzies. Come on. Next level, I'm gonna have to raise that even higher with the sword mastery. Altered Distant Memory, Hydra, Drox. No, I lost the Spectre. Oh, that's not good. I gave them a bunch of damage. Okay, good. Kept my Forest Warrior. Yeah, Maven's got a Vitality boon as well. They got speed and damage. And my SRS cannot live. But I did get Drox out of here first. So. Ah, no, don't kill me. I had a few. Man. I feel like I might have gotten one of them every single time. This is just... Wow. Okay, Baron's like at full health. I gotta do multi-strike. Okay. Nope. They're so fast. I need to get the Tim chains on them. That's... Okay, Al Hesman's dead. Keep running. And running. Ah, nope, keep moving. Ah, just Baron. Make sure he's Tim Chains. I don't even know where he's at. Got a bunch of them out. Oh, they're dead though. As might I be. Ow! Oh, yeah, they got him. Oh, they got him. Oh, God. 5 splinters. Orb of Conflict. Oh, I really gotta be careful with how I roll those. My thought was, oh, it just got damage on it. They'll die quick. Nope. No divines off the boat. This is gonna be a good one. I wonder if I can get him before he goes. Nope. I should have turned... Maybe if I turned the delirium off. Got 6 stacks of delirium on him. Okay, now he's in his bubble. Go. Oh, I lost the charges. 84 simulacrum splinters and a hunter map and a hydra and abyssal depths. Well, that's interesting. And there's a pirate. Big mess of stuff to clean up here. There's a lot of rares in the abyssal depths, so I'm gonna try and ramp up here and do this with this build. Oh yeah, plenty of rares. And I think there's rares in the side rooms as well. If I can phase this boss quickly. I got a lot of damage, it feels like. So, let's see. Amanamu, yep. We just need him to move. And I don't get my extended shrine buffs. Oh, I didn't even get a rare out of that because I killed the spire too quickly. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, come on, go. Okay, I got a rare this time. Sure. Taking out the little heart things is no issue. Yeah, the head under buffs are starting to wear off. Such a long drawn out fight. It's okay, I can stall here. Maybe. Another rare? Yep, okay. Yeah, got a couple. Vizora. Cool. And finish him. One socket light poacher. It sucks, I'm gonna wait on that pirate because we'll get the SRS build out for all of the things ready for that build. First up, we get the pirate. He's out of here. Got 58k gold there. And another Elderslayers. Multi-proj is a bad idea. Damage always ignites. Damage speed. Energy shield. Energy shield doesn't matter. No. More life, less effective curses, and poison. Maybe that. Maybe it won't give me Drox first, or maybe it will. It will. Alright, here we go. Got the Tim Chains on him. Tim Chains, Alhesman. Ow. Okay, now the banners. Make sure the banners are cursed. Okay. Focus Drox. Nope, he's bringing more banners. All on top of him, though. That's why we do the melee splash for this. Come on. Come on, come on. Delete him, delete him, delete him, delete him, delete him. I got him, I got him. Cool. But now I gotta deal with all 3 of these guys at the same time. If Drox is the last one out, 2 of them will be dead before he even makes it out. Which is certainly nice, but... you can't always get what you want with this fight. I don't remember it always being so bad with Drox. Maybe it's just the builds that I'm playing in here, but took it down. Chimera, 5 more splinters. But this normal Atlas thing, that's probably completely free. Oh yeah, this is free. Sure. Not a problem here. 1 splinter and a Hydra map. That has me out of sets for Elderslayers. I got 6 sets of the Twisted. Those boss fights are a lot of waiting, drain me of my buffs. I've got 4 rounds of the Forgotten that I could do. I'm getting close on a Hidden as well. Yeah, I'll do 1 round of those and then do 10 Mavens. I probably don't get my shrine buffs in here. We'll see what happens. Nope. Short shrines, but Headhunter. Just like clear the map, ramp the Headhunter, take it in the boss, and hope I destroy it. It's my only real hope. And hope an acceleration shrine shows up right when I go in there, I guess. Got here with only 14 buffs. Okay, crit shrine. That's something. Yeah, it's dying. Not bad. Alright, augmented. I don't have frenzy charges. They're building though. Okay. I've found that if I don't have frenzy charges, holding down right click's not the play. I need to spam right click. And that seems to work better at making it feel like I'm doing something. Ooh, echoing. I might get to keep it. Maybe not. No. Need to move here. I went a tiny bit late. He's gonna start spinning on me. Don't start spinning on me. No, man, I can't be in there. That lighting under him is death. Then the rewritten. I don't got a lot of juice for him. Oh, he's putting that degen right underneath me. I got him. An exalted orb from the boat. Luckily, this, and like, I'm more worried about that Elderslayers fight than I am worried about Maven. Like, Maven's gonna be easy. The invulnerable banners from Drox just like breaks the ability to function in that fight. It's rough. 5 splinters. So that's 10 Mavens. Yeah, let's go, Maven. When we move. Ramp. Here come the balls. And phased. Just gotta do that another 39 more times. And memory games. Oh, the beam spawned underneath me. Alright, where are we going? Right to me. Perfect. It's the first time she's done that attack this entire fight. And finished. Orb of Conflict and boots. Awakened Fire Pin. Blue Belt Orb of Conflict. Awakened Controlled Destruction. Orb of Conflict and boots. I now have 2 Awakened Controlled Destructions. Awakened Spell Cascade. Ooh, there's a big one. I think that's one that only Maven can drop. Maven exclusives. Spell Cascade is one of those. I feel like there needs to be an Awakened Minefield and Cluster Trap. Red Belt. Awakened Brutality. Alright. Another Orb of Conflict. Awakened Increased Area of Effect. That's another Maven specific one. Boots. Orb of Conflict and boots. One more. And Conqueror Idol, Red Belt, Orb of Conflict. Not bad. 5 Awakened Gems from 10. And I quality all these up and go make them into dust. Oh, those are only 21k with quality. It's not that great. Paper has better returns there. And maybe tomorrow, go after the Elders. Go fishing for Watcher's Eyes. Get more dust. And there's Cirrus as well. We got 7 sets of that. A really productive day, I would say. Over halfway to level 95 on the Flicker Strike build. I got over 10% of my level for my Behemoth on the way to level 99. We're in the safe houses. We got 2 Fracturing Orbs, a Power Rune, and a bunch of Awakened Gems. And a lot of gold. The gold is coming in. Smashing maps as hard as I can with this character. Need to check my boats. No divines. Send them off again. I really think this works better with dust, but I'm stacking dust, so I'm just gonna keep sending it without. Over 10 million on the dust. I've got over 2 million dust today, and I have a bunch of bases as well to try and replace the gear that I have. That's gonna be a tall order, I think. But getting more evasion rating is more damage, so I would like to try. Getting the bases is the first step, but if I want to go Recombinator, I need more divines, so doing everything I can in that regard. And tomorrow I will probably hit up as many of these temples as I can. Go fishing for that grace belt. If I have that, I might do some actual bossing type stuff with this, but probably pull the Flicker Strike out for something else. We'll see if that shows up. But that's where we're going to stop for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icons just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.